Right, hello everybody and welcome to my new channel. So, I have had two new packages in the post. First one, Tati Beauty. And then the second one that I've had is the Conspiracy Palette. So, I'm going to do a review for both. But I'm going to start with this gorgeous one. So it came in the normal Beauty Bay box. There wasn't any wrapping or of the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star gift wrapping and stickers like they talked about. It was just the normal purple Beauty Bay box. It's got this conspiracy design with the raised triangle, and that's actually metal. And then inside are all the colours. As you can see, I have already dipped into them, couldn't resist. I normally do my foundation and then I do my eyeshadow and then I do all my blusher and highlight and everything like that. But I thought for ease, I'd just do all my face base first and then touch up afterwards after I've dropped pigment all down my cheeks. So, start with my small flat brush. I'm just going to add some highlight to underneath my brow. So I'm going to use the shade Ranch mixed with My Pills. And already I can see a lot of fallout. And the colour isn't actually showing up, but I think that's just because I'm really pale. No offence to the palette for my own vampire skin tone. I'm just going to take Just a Theory, because I am so pale, and just add a little bit more of a shimmer. So I'm now going to take this blending brush and I'm going to dip into Tannicon and use that in my crease just as a transition shade. Oh, that one's better. That is much better. So the pigment, just after one dip in the pan, you can see it's already better. But there is a little bit of a fallout, if you can see that. See, there's not many colours you can use in your crease because all the darker ones have shimmer in. So I think I'm going to go in with Illumina Tea. I have got very deep set eyes, but then I don't have much ratio from my crease to my brow. So I tend to pack a lot of colours into my crease, and then when I open my eyes, they just disappear. Right, so now we've got that brown neutral Tannicon, and then we put a little bit of green Illumina Tea on top, just in the crease. I'm going to get this slightly denser brush, so this is the one I was using to blend my crease, and then this one's shorter and flatter, and I'm just going to go straight in the middle with this What's the Tea, and again you can see all that fallout, but I don't really mind that. Oh, look at that, look at that. And again, put in there, tap it off in the inner half to inner quarter. Now I'm going to take this shorter, just packing brush that I used for my brow highlight. I'm going to dip it into Diet Cola. That's so pretty. I really hope that comes out like it looks in the pan. I'm going to put it in my inner corner. This is dry brushes, and I think sometimes shimmer shades, they just either need a bit of setting spray on the brush, or I'm just going to go with my finger. Yeah, that's better. They are really gorgeous colours, and I don't think the problem is the colours in the pan. I think the problem is my technique. I don't know how to do this. I'm going to take this big fluffy brush again, and I'm going to dip into Illumina Tea again. and just pack it on the outer third of my eye and then blend it up into the crease. It went into the crease a lot, but it didn't go onto the outer third like I wanted it to. And I'm gonna blend it again with that light blue What's the Tea shade, because I feel like we've lost that now. Right, now I just need to match it on the other side. And I'm just gonna take a little bit of My Rides here, just to deepen out that very corner. Oh God, that's a lot. Okay, maybe I should not have done that. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and just blend that mistake out. Okay, it blends quite well, this one. So underneath my lash line, I'm gonna take this small packing brush again, and I'm gonna dip into Illuminati. I'm gonna run it along the lower lash line, and then a little bit of What's the Tea. And then I'm gonna take a mix of Diet Cola and Ranch and just pop it in the middle corner. I think that's okay. So I'm going to take this Rimmel Exaggerated Waterproof Liner. It's just like a twist up one. And put a little bit of that on my lower lash line. And I only put it about halfway through because I don't want to darken all that bright inner corner that I've put on. And then I take my Stila Stay All Day Waterproof Liner, which I literally use every day. Pretty good. And then I'm gonna take the Bad Girl Bang Benefits mascara. Does anyone else like open their mouth when they put eye products on? I sit there like, I'm just gonna put one coat of mascara on because I'm not going anywhere tonight. It's Sunday evening. I'm staying in. Realistically, I'm just gonna wash this all off and go to bed. So that is it. I'll come a bit closer so you can see. Cool. And now I'll do some swatches for you. The top we have Ranch. It's a beautiful colour, but you can see on the right edge that it does get a little bit clumpy. Then next we've got My Pills. That shade just doesn't get on with me. I had to swipe it twice and you can still see it's clumpy. Pigment's not very good against my pale skin. Then we've got Tanacon, which is a gorgeous shade, swatched well, followed by Diet Root Beer, which Diet Root Beer, Tanacon and Just a Theory on their own would make a gorgeous everyday eye look. Just a Theory is that shimmery, gorgeous pink. It's kind of a pinky brown. I'm obsessed with it. And then Spiraling is that bottom one. It looks purple in the pan, but it comes out pretty black with like brown undertones. We have Conspiracy, which is a gorgeous like greeny shade. Oh, look at it, it's gorgeous. And then we've got Pigment. Food Videos is the yellow one, and that didn't swatch very well. So I just took an angled brush and gave it a go with that, and it worked a lot better. Then we've got that gorgeous glittery pink Trisha that I am obsessed with, but does stain your skin. We've got Cheese Dust, which is the orange, and then Flaming Hot, which is the red that I did have to do 2 swipes over with. But again, I've used that with a brush on my eyelids and it does deliver really well, so I think it's just the finger swatch it doesn't do too well with. Finally, we've got What's the Tea that does not swatch well at all. It comes across very streaky and clumpy. We've got Diet Cola, which is what I put on my inner corner and looks amazing on swatch. And then we've got Not a Fact, which isn't a glittery shade, but I think the glitter left over on my finger from Diet Cola has made it come across really glittery. And actually I prefer it like that. And we've got Sleep Paralysis, which is a kind of like purpley grey shimmer, followed by Illuminati. That did not look good on my eyes. I could not get the pigment to come up, but on the finger swatch it looks gorgeous. So maybe it would be better to kind of do a black smoky eye and then pack it in the center of the lid just with a fingertip. And then finally we've got my Rides here. Again, I don't think it's supposed to be a glitter shade. I think it's just the residual glitter from swatching all these that's left on my skin has made it look like a glitter shade, but I'm here for it. So that is it, guys, my first ever YouTube video with the gorgeous Conspiracy palette. Super good shade range, lots of colours for people who like neutrals, people who like brights. The fallout's not bad when you put it on your eyes with the brush, it's just when you go in the pan. I know they have one restock and then they're not having any more until next year. So if you can get your hands on it, I would probably buy it. But if you're looking on eBay and it's twice the price, I wouldn't pay more than the £48. The Trisha shade that I just swatched is amazing. It does stain a little bit. I did my fiance's makeup when it arrived because I was feeling really rubbish and I felt like I had a cold coming on. I didn't want to put makeup on myself, so he very kindly volunteered to let me do his makeup. So I did like a hot pink and black smoky eye, and then he went to work the next day and the pink pigment wouldn't come off. He actually got called in by his boss to ask him if he had like conjunctivitis in his eyes or if his computer screen was irritating his eyes, and he had to say no. My girlfriend was trying the Conspiracy palette and they didn't know what the Conspiracy palette was, so then he had to explain to everyone that I'd been putting makeup on him. I haven't done the whole video flash because I have very sensitive eyes, but I thought I'd do a little preview so you know what it'd be like if you're going out and having photos. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I'll be reviewing the Tati palette in the next few days and seeing how it compares to the Conspiracy palette. Thank you.